Ah. Yo. Hello. Hi. Do you like this screen? I didn't have the brain capacity to put music on. Sorry. What am I doing? What's the thing that I wanted? I wanted my hairbrush. Hi. I've been rushing around. Trying to get ready. I got back at 4 and I start stream at 6. Apparently 2 hours is not enough time to rot. I need more rot time. Hello. What's going on with this? Why can't I see it very well? I'm in. I'm locked in. Hello. The top I'm wearing is so cool. Thank you. Hell yeah. This is actually it's a sample. This is an unfinished sample because it's bad, but it looks nice on top of this other top. So, hell yeah. It's also a lot more affordable than the other top, so we win in that category too. I'm not beta testing it, you can see my bra through this sheer top. And I was like, what can cover this? And then I'm going to talk about ick eventually, so it's very, very fitting. Hell yeah. Do you like the intro screen? I bought that drawing from the lovely artist because I thought it was really cute. I guess I can just talk about it because congrats on the VAT number. Thank you. Long time coming, to be honest with you. It took a while. I was like way back when I started YouTube for the first time, I hired somebody to make like a animated outro thing for the channel, and they sort of disappeared. Like I didn't pay them or anything. I didn't get scammed. They were working on it, but they disappeared, and then they came back recently saying, personal issues had cropped up, which completely, entirely fine. I don't mind. I assume they just didn't want to do the project. And they've kind of disappeared again. I was like, well, I stream now, so we could turn it into like a starting soon animated screen. That would be really cool. And they were working on it, and they sent me like, all the visuals and thumbnails and stuff, but then they kind of have vanished again, and I don't really know if they're gonna come back or finish it. So I was like, I need something. I can't wait on this thing that may never happen. I need something. So I really like that art style from the cool person who made. Look how cool it is. It's awesome. And then I saw that there was that emoji widget, and I thought it was funny. That you can have an emoji wall. Or like a emote wall. I want to try it. This is for science. Yo! Science. Hell yeah. Nice. Cool. That was just, I added this like earlier, so it's still exciting to me. It's still cool. See that little fucking freak down there? Ew. Ugh. I also got a new bunny. A friend of mine bought me a bunny. It's different to the other bunnies. Like, let me show you. It's one of the like, it's got like the big hands. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's got big hands. But it's pink. It's apricot, technically. Look how cute. It's supposed to like lay down like that. Like this. It's supposed to lay flat. Like that. Oh, you can't see that. Shit. Like this. He's cute. Do you want to give them a name? Or what? Or is this my personal private bunny to name myself? Bunnies have hands. It's a pretty color. I'm not gonna lie, it's cool as hell. I don't know. I'll get thinking on a name. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I will get thinking. Scampi doesn't count. It's got to be Italian. You sit there, little. I don't know. I don't know. No pronouns, no gender. I don't know anything. In general, I don't know anything. But about this, I don't either. Let me do my little Instagram story. 1 sec. Not watch Instagram Reels. Do not get tempted. No, what am I doing? I need a cool chat. Tell me how to pose. Teach me how to be a social media person. That'll do. I'm just ignoring you. This is POV. We are on a real life date. This is how I would behave. I would take a picture of the food and be like, yeah. And I'd just be on my phone on Instagram. Just like this. Do I like teddy bears? I like bunnies. I do like teddy bears, but I have so many bunnies now that I will endlessly commit to the bunnies. I have to. Yeah, this is not like a good sample, this tank top. There's a lot that's being changed, but it does work really well for layering because it's like kind of light and just looks nice layered. So, an accidental win for me. And then I don't have to show my bra to Twitch chat. Yet, anyway. Maybe when I fall off, I will. Hot. Too warm. We are so back. We are back. We are so back. Right? Everybody say yes. Everybody say yes, please. Say yes, we are so back. Yes. Sure. No one's saying, yes, we are so back. You're saying, yes, please? Why please? What? Why did 3 people say please? Y'all got some... Did I say that? Oh. No, wait, I said... No, that was a comma. I said, say yes, comma, please. I was being polite. I didn't say please. There was a comma. Your mommy kinks, keep them to yourself. I did not say that. I was just being polite. I was being punctual. We are back. We are very back. I am so back. No, I feel normal. I feel like 80% normal. Still quite lazy. My meds aren't working as well as they used to, like my ADHD meds. But we are so back. I had like a little epiphany. I had a moment of clarity that sounds incredibly lame. But I had a nice moment the other evening on my own in bed. No, that's disgusting. I was sat upon my bed, fully clothed, hands on my head, and I had a nice moment where I don't know, I had like a moment of clarity. I had an epiphany, and I suddenly felt better, and that has retained ever since. It's been 2 days, which, admittedly, is not the largest sample size, but I'm gonna take a guess that it will carry on. I think. I hope. I was saying I sat like that in my bed so that no one could have any disgusting thoughts, because I said that I had a nice time in my bed, and that implies sin. I nearly said crime. So yes, hopefully I am normal now. I am back, which comes with a tiny little bit of pressure, because then, well, I realized today, like, this is day 2, as I said, of like, oh, I feel happy again, feel normal. And then I was like, okay, better get started on everything that I've just been leaving to rot in my little depression. And that was a bit intimidating. Like, I need to catch up with like Patreon stuff. I need to catch up with Ick stuff. I need to get back to making fucking Instagram reels. All the stuff that I was I was putting off because I was sad and I had that excuse. Now is just mounting work pressure that I have to get back to. But it's fine. It's one step at a time. 80% back, probably. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to really explain, like, the moment that I had. I kind of realized that, like, I don't know if I can get into it really without being too personal, I suppose. But I realized that I haven't had like a hobby for a really long time. I kind of lost all of the hobbies that I used to do, and I hadn't done them in a while. And I used to get out the house more, and I used to be more, optimistic and positive, and like I would go out every day, and like even if it's just to grab lunch or something from the shop, and I would have hobbies and I would fill my time really well. And I think 2023 Icky from, a while ago now, she was really making the most of the freedom that her job provided her. And then somewhere along the way, I kind of lost that joy and everything was work. And then when it wasn't work, it was just kind of rotting. It was just sitting and being tired or scrolling my phone or thinking about work. And now I'm trying to, get back to that very healthy balance. I spent like my entire previous relationship trying to convince the person I was dating to do less work and have more real life. And then now suddenly I'm not in that relationship and I'm doing too much fucking work. Like, that's stupid, right? And I realized that was stupid. I should be enjoying my freedom and my life and getting on with stuff. Like, even if it's just 10 minutes to like read a book. I bought every copy of Dandadan because I loved the anime. And I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna buy them and I'm gonna fucking read them. I haven't read manga since I was like a teenager. But yeah, like, I don't really know how to explain it because you're not me, I guess. You're not in my brain. But it was a nice moment of like, of optimism. There's so much potential, I don't know. I can wake up every morning and besides work, which is this, and it's fun, I can go, what do I want to do today that is fun? Well, what will make me happy? I kind of only have to do that. Not in like a hedonistic way. I'm not going to like go crazy and insane stuff. It's just like I get to, as someone said in chat, I get to like love myself. Like, oh, did you say that? Oh, love that. Yeah, you're right. Take time back for yourself. Yeah, kind of like that. I get to like love myself. What does Icky want to do today? And then I just get to make that happen for me. That sounds insane, but I feel better, so fuck it. It's fun. And then I got the, since my positivity has come back, good fortune has come my way, and Ick got the French VAT number this morning. Hell yeah. Sorry, tea break. Owie. We got the French VAT number, and I'm going to have a meeting tomorrow. And then I defeated France. Icky won. France, well, to be fair, France a billion points because they kicked my ass from start of December to now. Like, I was taking L's until now. But we got the French VAT number, so I can start selling again. I'm having a meeting tomorrow with my fulfillment company, and we're gonna go through all the things that I gotta do to make sure that it's on time, and there's a list of stuff. But it's gonna be really fun, and I'm gonna celebrate this weekend if it goes well, which I hope it does. So, we should be launching on Friday. I'm so hesitant to say that. We should be launching on Friday. Perhaps, maybe. We should be live and people can order and I don't have to ship them out. It should be quicker. I don't know if it's going to be cheaper. It should be a bit cheaper. At least European shipping will definitely be cheaper. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm getting it all ironed out this week. And ideally as well, people saying they don't get paid till X day. Thank you for supporting me, for one. But we should have way more stock than the first time, because the first time was staggered so that we didn't get completely overrun, because it was just 2 of us. And now it's a warehouse putting the things in boxes. I have to teach them how to do it, which is funny. I have to teach them the ick way, which there is no specific ick way. We just have our own packaging and no plastic packaging. But what was the start of my sentence? Don't remember. Doesn't matter. Move on. Plow onwards. We're gonna the factory will be packing everything for me. I don't have to think about it. We should have way more stock. We should have enough that it won't sell out straight away. There's absolutely no way that's gonna happen. So yeah, it's not everything. Oh, I hope. It's not everything. It will be the jumper, sweater, this over there, the oversized hoodie, and the skirt. That's what's back, which is, the ones that are requested the most. The ick packing philosophy, yeah, I have to teach them the way. It involves training in the mountains, but we can bang that out before Friday. That's easy. No problem. No, there shouldn't be customs. I'm not sure. If you're in Europe, there shouldn't be customs. That was the whole point. There won't be crazy customs charges for most European countries because it's starting in Europe and going from there. We're figuring out the UK. It's probably going to be a case of to keep UK shipping the same as it was, because we're a UK company, it will probably have to just eat into profit because Europe to UK is a little more expensive than Europe to Europe. And then I think America will be unchanged. It will probably be the same price, but it will be quicker, at the very least, and more professional. Because it's a real shipping company, and me and Ben can't fuck it up as we did before. I'm really excited about it, and all the summer stuff is really cool. I should be getting samples next week, end of this week, perhaps. What? Why am I a Brexit girly? I'm not a Brexit girl. I voted Remain, just saying. It meant nothing. I'm probably going to go to London at the end of this week and just have a tiny little celebration, see some friends, relax, and then get to work. Well, work all week, then more work when I get back. I'm excited for the summer stuff for Ick, having to do all the photography and creativity for the new products. Kind of fucking terrifying, because I usually like to do everything myself. And one thing I can't do is photography. I'm really bad at photography. So it always stresses me out when I have a photography project, because then I have to find somebody, hire them. It's annoying. It's a lot. That ADHD hurdle of do something, anything, is a lot. But I usually like to do everything myself. Photography is my job? No, not really. Not fashion photography. Am I doing the hoodie in summer? I'm doing the cropped hoodie. This one. That's in summer because it's zip up. So it's not the big overbearing one. That's hot, heavy and made for winter. It's my dinner time. I made food yesterday. I cooked a meal. That sounds so sad. Well done. Well done me. I cooked a regular meal. But I did cook a regular meal. And I'm proud of myself. I'm taking the well done from myself. Gloopiest shake noise? Hell yeah. We like the gloop noise. That was the first meal I've cooked that wasn't like a recipe card where the ingredients get sent to me. I walked to a fucking store and I bought ingredients and I came home and I cooked from my brain. I reached into the hidden depths of my brain where my ancestral knowledge lives and I cooked some pasta. I cooked some white people food. It was good. Do I sell men's clothes? Yes, there are more unisex clothes in summer than there are currently. Stay there. Good job getting out of the house. Thank you. I also went out of the house today. I went to lunch with Ben because I wanted to go to lunch and then I realized that Ben was free and we wanted to see another friend and I was like, hell yeah. I can go do that and then I don't have to go on my own. I ate too much and I was late. I was like 15 minutes late. Bruh. I had one of those moments of like raw, unfiltered ADHD, even though I am medicated, of like, here are 100 things that you have forgotten to do before you have to leave, but you have to leave right now. And I was in, I don't know if you saw my story, but I made a really weird fit today that was like, I'm gonna show it. Look how fucking strange it is. It's cool. And I was like, you know what? That's a bit much. That's a bit much for Birmingham, at the very least. Probably not gonna wear that out. I would be stared at a lot. So, well, even more than normal, I guess. So I decided to get changed and then I couldn't figure out what to wear. And I was in between items and I was in like, I tried another outfit on. I tried like a billion with all my stuff. And then just before I was going to leave, my laundry turned up. And it turned up when it shouldn't have. It was late. But luckily not late enough that I'd left. So it was kind of good, but then it made me late. And then I had to find something, and then I had to go and get my medication, and then I had to go and get something else, and all the things were upstairs or downstairs, and I was running up and down, and I was just like, I'm going to die. And I was 15 minutes late, maybe a bit more than that. And then I put on a different nice outfit, which I will also show you, and then changed when I got home, because... No. I don't know if you can see. Come on, camera. I wore this, like, sheer top that I'm wearing now with, like, a cool jumper and there's, like, weird, like, fake leather trousers that I have. But then as soon as I got home, I changed because the trousers, I kept tripping up on them. And, like, I was like, overstimulated. I was like, I need water. I need a snack. I need to do this work on my laptop quickly. I've got to get changed. Step 1, get rid of the shit that's making me want to eat my own skin. And then we can do all the work in the world. Wow, Huel is so thick. I always forget. How long have I streamed for? 29 minutes. Yo. One thing I like about stream is that I get to like boost my stats. What? I get to care for my sim. I get to drink water and tea and eat snacks and I'm not like forgetting to do those things because I get to like fidget. And I'm like, oh, yeah, have a drink. And then I get to energize. You don't like Huel? I like Huel. I think it's alright. I went to that Y Food one, and then it's got tons and tons of sugar in it, even though it's delicious and it tastes way better, which is probably all the sugar. And I had to maybe like I had to chill on it. It's gonna be a little treat sometimes. So I switched to Huel, even though it's less protein, but it has less sugar, less crashes, less sugar crashes. Friendly reminder that the moon will be visible in the UK tonight. This hasn't happened since last night. You fully got me with that. I was gonna make that same joke. I was gonna be like, the moon is always visible. Holy shit. Is it gonna make the noise? Why didn't it make the noise? Thank you. Why didn't it make the noise? Oh, I muted desktop audio. Sorry, my bad. Let me make the noise. Nope, I'll go fuck myself then. Fine. Don't care. Thank you. Oh, I did it. No, okay. Make the noise in your head. Why did we get timed out? No idea. Sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I paused it. Oh my god. Sad I didn't wear the fit. Okay, but the fit was fucking fire. But like, if I was in London, I would have wore it. If I was in central London, 100% would have worn that fit to lunch. But in Birmingham, that's risky. Like, no one really dresses except like the rich students in Birmingham. And they're not like, I just would have looked really, really out of place. Like, it's very much like a mum and dad and grandparents city. Like, like very, very overdressed. It's definitely a zone 1 fit. That's a compliment. Zone 1 fit goes hard. I love that London is broken down into like zones. It sounds like very post-apocalyptic, which can be the vibe of London, to be fair. What do I mean risky? Birmingham is like a bit like, it's the second biggest city in the UK. So you'd think that it's like the, I don't know, as sort of modern and, I don't know, updated as London. It definitely isn't. It's a very small city. It feels like it. And it's just a bit, thank you, by the way. It's not like a conservative town. It's just a bit like, I don't know, people from the Midlands are a lot more outgoing. This is me being polite, and boisterous and loud and not really kind of afraid to say something. So if you were to like dress a bit weird, people would tell you, they'd say some shit. I'm originally from the East Midlands, which is 100 times worse because that's all the things I just said, but like times 100. Every person like in my mum's town and where my mum's from and what I was experiencing growing up is just like loud in your face. Just, oh God. It's like insane that my personality is like quite muted and like, I'm a bit shy, really, because my family are the complete opposite of me. Like my mum and my sisters are very loud, very outgoing, very confident, talkative, and I am not any of those things. Uh-oh. I saw a thing. What is it? Going to TwitchCon? Yes. I am. I'm going. Oh, it's the train thing. We can choo-choo an emote to put on the emote wall that I didn't know existed until today. Hell yeah. Move to Milan? Don't tempt me with a good time. No, I don't know where I want to live. I'm not gonna lie. How do people choose like where they're gonna live forever? Like how, does anyone have any experience with like moving away from where they grew up and then being like, yes, here, that isn't based on dating somebody? Because that's why I'm here in Birmingham. So, yeah. Can you all give me some advice? Like, how do you be like, I want to live here for the rest of my life? Usually where they can get a good job. But I don't have, like, I work online, so I can kind of be anywhere. What's affordable near work? Criteria and charts? Oh my God. 43 times in 20 years, crazy. I've moved tons in my life, like a lot. I've moved every year for the last like more than, well, because I moved like 3 times last year. No. Yeah, I've moved every year for like 5 years. Horrible. Oh, there's too many things. What you can afford is important? Yeah. I don't. Whoa, the train. Wait. This is more important. I get an emoji. Fuck my future. I want a bear with a baseball bat. Chuchio. It's about you as an individual? Yes. I would love to live in London. There's absolutely no way in hell I could afford to buy anywhere in central London because they're absolutely insane prices for what you get. So I don't really know, to be honest with you. I am looking at places to live. I'm not really sure. I like visiting. I kind of live here. My friends are here. I might have to stay here in this fucking city. This hellhole. Don't recommend living in Covent Garden. Fair enough. I might have to stay in Birmingham. Forever. What if I die here? What if this is my final resting ground? God. It sucks. You know what? You know fucking... Finn is great. Really lovely person. I was just about to move to Brighton before we met. I was going to move to fucking Brighton. And then I stayed here. Why? Birmingham is lovely? No. I was gonna go for such a nice apartment in Brighton as well. It was beautiful. Birmingham, girl, you're in England? Birmingham is in England. I don't want to go to Brighton anymore. I changed my mind. I did at the time, but I went a few times in the last year, and it's a bit rough. It's a bit rough. I went in sort of winter time, and it was not very nice. Really, it's just a bit I don't know. It's underfunded, surprisingly. There's kind of shit everywhere, trash and graffiti, which is fine, but it just doesn't look very nice. I've never been to Ireland, so I don't know. I want to go to London. I would love to, but yeah, I can't really. I think maybe I'm just a visiting type of gal, London, Brighton, Italy, Paris. I just like to visit. Just pop there for a little bit and then leave. I'm looking in the countryside at houses and stuff. I'm actually going to go on Wednesday and try and see if I like anything, which is fun and very grown up. Just move every year. I have already. I move so much. I hate it. It sucks. I'm looking at a house to buy. I'm gonna get a mortgage like a grown-up. Because I don't own a house. And I probably should. Before I spend all of my money. And can't afford it. Before my job collapses in front of me and Instagram gets deleted. And then I'm doomed forever. Mortgage at 23? I'm 27. Thank you so much for the compliment. Holy shit. I'm at the normal age-ish. Meant to type 33. Banned. Banned that person. They said I was older than I currently am, which is bad. We're not going to repeat the Valentine's fucking stream where I just get roasted for 2 hours and called not independent. Y'all can call me young if you like. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'll take it. I had my first mortgage at 23. It's rare now, but it wasn't 5 years ago. All right, flex. You know what I was doing at 23? An art degree. I was doing art. I was doing an art degree. Actually, I was transitioning as well. No, I was doing an art degree. Hell yeah. What a good use of my time and money. I heart debt. I love debt. If you're serious about buying a house, make sure you pay for a full inspection. I'm taking an architect with me. Hell yeah. They're gonna see if it's all. I have like a whole unit of people. It's not just me. Don't worry. I know that I am an idiot. I am going to use other people to do all of the difficult stuff because they are more experienced than me. So you're taking an architect, and we're gonna have all the surveys and all the everything. What kind of art? I did illustration. So I did these. I put them in. I didn't get any stickers for them, but I put them in little plastic thingies so they don't get destroyed because I found them in my box. I've been unpacking my moving boxes, finally. Not all of them. Some of the stuff I need to like donate to like charity and stuff. But the things that I could unpack, I've been unpacking, and I made my bedroom look nice. I can't show you because you're on a stick, but there's more furniture in it, and I have a little makeup like desk thingy now with my nice mirror that's really, really heavy. I love it. I like it so much. I've had a very nice 2 days. It's been good with good compared to the rot that was befalling me before, because that absolutely sucked. Get a house with a helipad. Oh. No. I can't fly a helicopter. I think once I looked at how much it would be to rent a helicopter and pilot from Birmingham to London. As a joke, obviously I wouldn't do that. It was like £600. That's not crazy. Like, that's not actually crazy. Like, sometimes traffic is pretty bad. £600 to sit in a helicopter. If that wasn't absolutely fucking terrifying, that would be kind of fun. I'm not gonna rent a helicopter. No. That's scary. I'm scared of planes, and helicopters are less safe than planes. So, no thank you. You moved in 11 years ago. Whoa, I got a 10 out of 10. Thanks for all the support, 10 out of 10. What? Thank you. I moved 11 years ago. There's still one moving box in the garage. I don't think I'm ever going to unpack. I don't think I'm ever going to unpack. I think this is me. Especially since I'm looking at houses. Like, if I end up buying a house, well, who cares? Like, it's a rented apartment. I kind of maybe should hold off on buying stuff. And, like, I don't really know how much effort to put in because I don't know. My original plan was to stay here for, like, multiple years because I keep moving and it's stressing me out a lot. But now I'm looking into if I can buy a house, and if I can, then I'll be moving. I'll find Small Anays one day. I have absolutely lost hope. Small Anays lives on in spirit. They were bought as 2 bunnies, and there's still one. I think Jude has one. I don't know where they are. Like, genuinely, I thought they were downstairs somewhere, but I've been unpacking now, and I don't know. They're not in my suitcase, which was, like, the only place that they could have been, except for the hotel, and I'm very sure that I didn't leave them in the hotel. But I guess not that sure. I mean, they didn't find them or anything. So I don't know. Stop petting wonton. Leave wonton. Stop petting them. No. Delicious, nutrient-dense sludge. Stop. You have 4 million USD in property. Yo, we got a capitalist in the chat. Oh my god. Ew, I hate consuming. I hate paying for goods. Let me have a look. We have 4 million in property, and your entire life is managing your inheritance of said properties. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Can I have one? Just one measly house. You probably have a lot, right? If you've got 4 million in houses, you probably have more than one. I could just have one. Surely. Because I have 0. Socialism. 3 properties. There you go. 1. You get 2. Socialism. No. I have like a team. Don't worry. They're gonna do all the difficult stuff that I don't know how to do. Because I'm not stupid, but me being not stupid is being able to admit that I am stupid. I would not do well. I don't know what to look for. I don't know what surveys to get. That's why I have somebody to do it for me, and they will get all the shit done that needs to be done. They're on my team, as in they're on my side. They're like trusted. They're not going to rip me off. They're not going to not do it. They're not on the people that sell the houses team. They're on mine. I haven't even looked at it yet. I don't even know. I'm not moving to America. No way. That maybe would be like fun like 10 years ago, but no. It's fucking rough out there. You all are like having it worse than England. Crazy. Absolutely insane. Even we have a liberal government. Barely, but we do. Icky's knowledge squad. They are my I don't know how to explain them. I can't explain them to you because it sounds incredibly Tory. But they are a team that handle finances and houses and mortgages and wills and trusts and what happens if I die, etc., etc. All the fun things that you think about at night before you fall asleep. They handle all of those things. But yeah, I would probably quite like to own a house at one point before they become unobtainable. They're not an accountant, no. I have an accountant. Turn into one of those speak to my people. I'm already that. You know how many staff I have? A few. I have some staff. Don't talk to me. I'm untalkable. Hawk tour. Spit on that thing. They're basically like a financial advisor, but they don't just give like boring normal financial advice. They like deal with mortgages and acquiring them, and they know a lot of people in Birmingham. Like they know they're don't clip the hog tour. No, they're finding like they know. They gave me the phone number of the person whose house I'm going to see because they know them. So, connections. Do I have a secretary? Ben works for me. Ben is my assistant. Does that count? Ben could be my secretary. I'd have to buy the outfit. I don't know if they'd wear it. Real estate tycoon arc? No, it's for me. It's for myself. It's my own house. I'm not becoming a landlord. Ben is my personal assistant, but for like my job, not for like for this, like social media. Jesus Christ, that was hard. I was getting tied up. I was getting stressed. I was sweating. Not for the grown-up stuff. None of that. I do that alone. For social media jobs, YouTube, etc., etc. Maybe they could be a secretary. We'll get them the slutty glasses and the open shirt and the mini skirt. And I'll write it into his contract that he has to wear it. And I will be incredibly misandrist the whole time. I'm my own secretary. I answer my own emails. I'm a big girl. I also have OCD and I hate people doing things for me because they do it wrong. They don't do it right, and I do it. I could delegate, but I do not like doing it because I will do it. I will do it quicker and better. Ugh. No delegation for me. I'm not a team player. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not good at team stuff. I like to do stuff. I think it's because of like, I don't know, uni. I did like creative stuff in university, so I'd always have to like figure out how to do a thing that I wanted to do. Like if we were doing a project and I wanted X result, I'd have to learn how to get the thing I wanted. If I wanted to paint something or spray paint or, you know, I ended up making video games, all kinds of stuff. I would have to go and teach myself how to do it so that I could finish my project. So that is like ingrained into me. And then to get to this point of like doing YouTube and streaming and social media, you kind of have to like, you start from just you and you have to do all those roles yourself. And so by the time it gets to like needing other people to do them, I already know how to do everything and I can do it, you know, really quickly because I've already been doing it. So there's a lot of stuff that I should delegate that I don't. I just can't. If other people do it and then have to ask me how, it's just like irritates me because I would never ask how. I would just go and find out. But it's only because like people are scared to get it wrong. But I don't have that fear because I'm me. I can't be scared of getting it wrong to me. Trick to life, get smart people around you to help. Yeah. Or strong people. I think my tip to you is have people around you that can lift heavy things. That's cool. There's a lot of stuff I can't lift right now in my house that I wish I could. Perfection is the enemy of completion. That is true. Except it also has to be perfect. I need to pee because I keep drinking. But I'm really dehydrated. I feel like I haven't caught up from when I got home 3 hours ago. I feel like I haven't like chilled. I went out to lunch and apparently that was the most overwhelming thing in the world. I got home and then I was doing like stream setup stuff until 5. And then I didn't even know what happened, but 5 till 6. Oh, I watched the YouTube video that comes out when the stream ends. You have to go watch that. It's on the second channel. You have to go. I'm going to link it at the end of the stream. You have to fucking watch it, okay? Please. I beg of thee. Please. I watched that and then I don't know. I was in bed. I think I was probably watching Instagram Reels or something. How's it going with the Rivals? I haven't played in like 4 days. I had a few days where my antidepressants were like kicking my ass and I had no energy and no emotional feelings whatsoever, which I talked about. And then I fixed my brain with my little moment of clarity I had the other night, which I also talked about. And then the last 2 days have been like doing stuff, so I just haven't played. I haven't like woken up in the morning and played. Like yesterday, I woke up and I exercised. Like not crazy like I used to exercise, but it's still exercise. I still did stuff. Crazy. So today I didn't. I had to like wash my hair and some other stuff and try and figure out my outfit. And I can't remember what else I did this morning. But I didn't wake up and immediately play Rivals. So I'm missing it, I think. I don't know. I'm probably going to forget. I hope I don't forget about it and never play it again. I've got work to do tomorrow now. The Rivals arc is not dead. I love Rivals. I just don't have time. Right now that I have brain power and I can't just put everything off, I have to get to work and make sure that it launches on Friday, and then I can play Rivals in London on my laptop whilst eating fries. And that will be exactly what I do, because that sounds fucking sick. I need to pee. Can I go pee? Can I give you, the bunnies look sad. Can you have a chat with Bolognese? We haven't spoken to Bolognese for a while. Give him a little talking to. Because look, he needs a pep talk. He just looks kind of sad. He needs, Bolognese needs dating advice. Can you give him some dating advice, please? Whilst I pee. I mean, something not gross. He needs dating advice. Did you give him advice? Let me see. Hey, I like Bolognese on the bed. What's this slander? Icky slander. What the fuck? Why am I getting slated? Bolognese sleeps with me every night. We stay in the bed together. They do take up a lot of room in the bed. I also realized, like, if they're gonna be in the bed every night, like, I'm probably gonna have to wash them. How do I clean him? Do I have to take him to the, can he be dry cleaned? Well, can you be dry cleaned? I'm just gonna put your ass to the camera. I'm gonna protect his modesty by covering the hole. Bolognese, can you be dry cleaned? I think no. I'm just trying to look at the hole. I don't know what those symbols mean. Fuck. It's recommended for children 3+. I've had him for a year or two now, right? And you haven't had him cleaned? I didn't used to sleep with him. That's very recent. Alright? There isn't actually a hole. I'm kidding. Before anyone thinks anything disgusting. I don't know. There's the symbols, but like, I'm pretty sure there's no that it can't, but there isn't that it can. I should remember these from when I was doing it with Ick. I think P is dry cleaning, right? With the what's on my labels? Do I have a cat label in this? I do. Oh, F. F with a circle. F, L, L, F with a fucking circle around it is dry cleaning. He's fine. I don't know. I didn't used to have him in the bed with me because I had a human in the bed with me. I was in a relationship, but now recently, so it's been a little. I don't sleep like actually on him. Like I'm gonna clear this up so people don't think that I'm disgusting. Okay. He's in the bed, but he's on the side of the bed that I don't sleep in and no other human sleeps in. So it's not dirty. And I don't lay on him to sleep. I just have him next to me. Sometimes I will rest on him to watch TV on my laptop, but there's very minimal dirt acquired, but enough that he will probably need cleaning very, very soon. But yeah, I don't know. I assume he could be dry cleaned, right? Why Bunny rebound? He's not a rebound. He's my fucking babe. I've been with Bolognese has been in the family for ages now, since like last year. Well, obviously last year. It's fucking February. Since like, when did I get Bolognese? Was it 2024 or 2023? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't have the pictures on my phone anymore, so I can't, like, I unsynced my phone from iCloud so I could delete a lot of photos, and I got rid of like months. I obviously did the normal thing and like got rid of photos with my ex and stuff, and that wiped out tons of months of my phone. Like I know I take a lot of selfies and stuff, but I think they just uninstalled themselves because a lot of months are just barren. So like there's just like 3 photos for some months of just like me taking mirror selfies and stuff. It's kind of sad. I don't know. It's fine. It just meant that I took a lot of photos with other people in them, which is fine. It's cool. Can't be sad about enjoying the time that I had. I think a lot of photos just wiped from the phone because they weren't downloaded to the phone. I think they were just, I don't know, however it works with iCloud, that like they're not all stored on your phone, and I think a bunch of them just disappeared. So I didn't delete like 90% of my photos by myself. I just kind of did it. When did Bolognese turn up? Surely like people archive everything Finn does ever. Surely it's archived when this bunny existed. 2023, before 2023, because I have a photo here from October and Bolognese is in it. Hell yeah. Sometime in 2023. So he's been here for ages. Are you supposed to delete photos of your ex? Well, it's like a personal decision, isn't it? I didn't delete the photos. They're in my iCloud still. And they're I have a photo album upstairs, but they're just not on my phone anymore, which I feel like is the most normal thing to do. Like, you don't want to wipe them from existence, because that's kind of sad. But you don't want to have them easily accessible when you're like, when you broke up not that long ago. Also, yeah, if you have anything like grown up, you gotta get rid of that shit there. Get the fuck out of that. Kept one photo? I mean, I'm like, I don't know. I don't think you should get rid of them, because like you probably would regret it in the future. If you like deleted every single photo from a relationship with somebody, you'd probably regret it, right? Never really been through a bad breakup, so I guess I wouldn't know, but I love looking back at cool memories. Well, like, again, like, I didn't delete them. They're just not on my phone. They still exist. They're still saved. I just don't want them to keep coming up on my, like, fucking Apple suggests this shit to you every day. It's like, chill, It's normal. Has the bunny been a good friend? Yes. Yes. Bolognese is lovely, and I actually talk to him, which I don't know if that's insane. I feel like it's not, because we already, like, well, I already talked to him on stream, and I talked to chat, and I know you guys are real, but you're not real on this side of things. You could all be AI. So I had chat to Bolognese a little bit. The normal, whatever the amount is that doesn't make me insane, a few above that. Like 1 or 2 points above. I also talk to myself. Yeah, I just kind of talk out loud sometimes. But I live alone, and I like to yap. And if I'm not streaming, then I have to talk to myself. He's cute and fluffy. Bolognese is like a really, really good in-between space of like, the pillows are too low on the bed, and then sitting upright is too uncomfortable. Bolognese is like a really nice in-between of like, I can lay on him and watch TV, and I'm like kind of half laying, but not all the way down, and I'm not all the way sat up. That's his main purpose in life right now, and he does a fantastic job at it. Don't you, Bolognese? You only have 10 figures, you're pretty sure you're not AI? You never know. It's getting better every day. You could be. Someone called themselves artificial stupid. I give all of my little, like, plushies existence. I think that's an OCD thing, though, as well. Like, giving them existence to the point that you feel guilty about it. Like, feel guilty about, like, dropping them, or, like, they, you don't give them as much attention as the other ones. I'm medicated, so it's not really a problem, but it used to be. Not a big problem in my life, but, like, objects would have souls. Except that one. That one doesn't have a soul down there. Rah. We are so back. It's nice to be happy. It's cool. I feel like more confident as a human. I remembered how confident I used to be. I was looking back at my old photos. I was looking back at old icky pics. Oh my god. Basically, I had the fattest identity crisis ever, right? Well, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Who am I? What do I like? What do I do? Because I was in a relationship where, we were very intertwined, and I sort of stopped having hobbies for whatever reasons, and I just kind of existed and did work, and then I was like, shit, what do I actually like as a person? Who am I? What do I do? And I was having a big ol' crisis about it, and I made that reel on like TikTok where I was trying to figure out, like, I was like asking for hobbies and stuff, and for some reason I just didn't feel like I should go back to the stuff I used to do before I was in the relationship. It wasn't codependency, but we definitely had therapy sessions about that. What was I saying? What am I saying? Oh, I didn't feel like I could go back to like the stuff I was interested in when, like, before the relationship, because I don't know, it kind of like, it just felt like not progressing as a person. Does that make sense? I kind of didn't want to go back to 2023 hobbies because it felt like going backwards as a person, So I avoided it for a while, and then I went through my phone when I was getting rid of stuff, and I looked at some of my Instagram stories from back then and some of the photos in my phone, and I was just like, I don't know, it was kind of cute. Like, I was way worse at dressing. I was just as annoying as I am now, but I was cringe, but I was more confident, and I did more things. I was more fulfilled as a person. I would like post about painting little miniatures. I'd post about comics. I'd do illustrations. I went and found like tons of notes in my phone that, like, up until like 2024, all the notes in my phone were just like art ideas and illustration ideas and like, like, oh, I've just come up with this story and writing it down and just really, really creative stuff. And then that kind of like trailed off and stopped happening. And I just was like, wow, that person was way more fulfilled, like super anxious, all that stuff, but just more of a human. than I am, I think. And I just wanted to get back to that. And I unpacked like a bunch of my stuff from my boxes and looked at my old illustrations and looked at my comics and the art books that I liked. Some of like the weird like figures and stuff that I had, and just, I don't know, just kind of relearn me and who I am and what I like. And I thought that was really cool. I liked seeing all that stuff, even if it's not like, you know, I like a lot more fashion stuff now, and I do the clothing brand stuff, and I don't know, I have a lot more work to do. I like more like minimalism and try not to like hoard stuff, but it was still nice to like go and look at like what I was interested in before I was in the relationship, what I liked to do, what I got up to, what made me happy, why I was fulfilled, why I was able to, like, I was honestly just really impressed that I was so creative and could fucking leave the house all the time because I was really struggling with that until like, you know, the last few days. I just found it hard. And then past me would just go out all the time, and I think I saw like past me shitty fits and was like, well, I mean, if I can be confident going out like that, I can be confident now. Break up from a 7-year relationship, start a HLT, definitely feel the whole relearning yourself part. Yeah, it's weird, it's strange. Obviously I wasn't in a 7-year relationship. That is a very, very long time. It's going to be difficult, but it's still, it felt like enough time for me to kind of not really know who I am as a person anymore, to be honest with you. I wanted to figure out what past me did, what she liked, well, like, you know, what path I was on before it you know, changed and became the way it did, and then where do I want to get back to now? Like, what do I value? Some of my past fits slapped. Look how cute she... Wait, am I gonna accidentally? No. Look how cute she is. Look at this little weirdo. Will it go in focus? Like this little nerd. She's a nerd. I used to wear glasses. I had better vision. This fucking... Like, I missed this. I can't find this fucking sweater. I cannot find it. I went through all of my boxes trying to find that sweater because I used to adore it, and I have no idea where it is. I'm hoping it's in storage, but I don't know. I need it. Sounds like an interesting journey there. I kind of love that shit about life. Me too. I am cringe. I don't know. I like looking back. I look back at my Instagram stories a lot. I don't know why. Just to see what I was up to, see what I was doing. I post a lot, so there's a lot to look back on. And the proto-ick skirt. Oh my god. The pre-ick skirt with the pre-fancy coat. Like, oh my god, this is like the Temu version of me right now. Like, I've got the fast fashion skirt and the fast fashion coat, and now it would be the ick skirt and the green coat that I have from the row. That's like my fucking baby that I adore. But yeah, funny. Yeah, I don't know. I like looking back. I like reflecting. I like, you know, I want to figure out who I am, what kind of path I was doing before that, and then how can I smash that into my current life and my current goals. Get a 2-year any trans woman gets a 2-year mulligan on any outfit we want to wear. I don't know. I feel like this was maybe the first relationship that I like fully, I don't know, kind of lost myself. Really, and I didn't really. I'm not saying this was any fault of anybody or just the relationship in general. Just, I don't know. I came into like, this person does like fucking streaming and stuff, and then much bigger content creator, and I just kind of, I don't know, I kind of gave up on a lot of me things, possibly. Like I stopped kind of drawing, and I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it because I have not thought my thoughts through very hard. So this is not anything concrete. It's the Target version of me? I have no idea. We don't have Target in the UK. Do I have any more banger? I'm looking if I have any more banger fits. I only learned to dress in like the last 3 months. No, I only like the MM6 version of me. Oh my god. That's current me. I only learned to dress a month ago. 2025. Anything before 2025 doesn't count. I'm having a look. I'm not just ignoring you. I'm having a look if there's any cool fits on my phone. I don't think there is. A lot of stuff got uninstalled. I want some early icky. Why is it? I had it locked on. Some of these bang. This is not early icky. This is like 2024 or 2023. End of 2023. What has she got going on? I just wore... Does anyone remember when I used to wear this dress? I don't know how ancient people are. Like, I don't know if anyone remembers this era. But I wore this a ton in, like, summertime, 2023. I don't know if... That's a deep, icky cut, to be honest with you. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to match that freak of remembering it. It was a cute dress. It's very much not me though. Like if you saw me wearing that, you'd be very confused. I think it's just like a yellow summer dress, and that's really not like. When have I ever worn yellow? Never. I used to wear the other yellow summer dress as well. That was even more yellow. And now maybe not the best underwear choice. It wasn't see-through. That photo wasn't see-through. Was it? Am I being pranked? I can't find the photo that I just showed you. I'm gonna check it. Where the fuck is it? The pressure is getting to me and I can't look at the screen properly. It was? Oh shit. Sorry, please. I didn't mean to. I didn't know that. Where the fuck? Oh, no it wasn't. No, I'm looking at it. It wasn't. It's not see-through. You're lying. It's like a shadow of a color. If you all are getting off to that, you have bigger problems. It did not count. That does not count. You could see like an outline maybe at best. What else is here? I saw some other things that kind of banged. All right, this doesn't bang, but like yellow and brown hair. Holy shit, does that look like me? Is that icky? That doesn't feel like me. I mean, my hair is pretty much brown now, but that doesn't feel like me. Is that too high? Oh my god. I find it so cool how like much people change. I try to change a lot in general. I just like it. You miss that era? No, you do not. I try to change a lot as a person. I'm always trying to evolve. So I just find it really interesting. Like, I like progression. I like growth. The ghost of Icky past. How old was that Icky? Like 24, 25? 24.
I realize being in a big
24.
committed relationship can have a profound effect on you.
Damn.
And it's easy to look back and feel
It's been
like
so
you've lost
long.
or
It's been
changed
such
a
a
lot.
long ass time.
But if
shit.
I may ask,
I don't
can
know
you
if this
cite
is
any
gonna read
positive
out. Did I
changes
fuck
and
this
how you
up, or
plan
did
to
it
bring
just
that to
fuck up?
future Icy?
I'm gonna read it out because it's not working. Hold on.
I realize being in a big committed relationship can have a profound effect on you.
I'm
and
getting
it's easy to look back
disconnect.
and
It read
feel
out.
like
It
you've lost
didn't.
or changed a lot.
I'm having an issue.
But if I may ask, can you cite
Can
any
I try
positive
again? 'Cause
changes and
I
how you
think
plan to bring that to
it did
future
read
Icy?
out. Oh, my desktop is muted. Chat, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to play it again because I had my desktop muted. This is the first time
I
any of
realize
us are
being in a
hearing
big
this.
committed relationship can have a profound effect on you, and it's easy to look back and feel like you've lost or changed a lot. But if I may ask, can you cite any positive changes and how you plan to bring that to future Icy?
How does current and future Icky benefit from positive changes? I'm a lot more confident with work, with, you know, doing stream and YouTube videos. I'm a lot more confident with that stuff. I have made a lot more friends. I used to stress a lot about not really having any friends, or the friends that I did have didn't live anywhere near me. And now I have multiple friends that live in this city, and I have friends I talk to online, and they live also in like London and all that stuff, very close. What else? I have learned how to dress better. Yes. I started my clothing brand. Fucking sick as hell. That is still the best thing I've ever done, and I continue to do. And that was only possible because of current me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying the relationship was in any way a negative on me or anything like that. I'm just saying for whatever reasons, you know, there was a lot to deal with. There's a lot of mental health issues that came up, a lot of scary situations, as I'm sure you've heard about on Finstream. They talked about some very sensitive material, and that you know, it weighs on you. It's heavy, and it kind of cuts in the way of what I would consider normal life, like, you know, cooking and going outside and having hobbies together and stuff. Oh, focus on positive aspects of Ashley. I appreciate that. I'm also doing that anyway. I'm happy now. I'm back. I figured it out. I looked at past me and I found some positive shit. You cried during that stream? Yeah, I didn't watch it, but it obviously didn't sound very nice. But that, you know, was a lot worse for the person involved in it than it was for me, but it still wasn't great for me. I'm not gonna lie. Not to self-insert at all, but as the partner of the person, it was still a bit sucky. Yeah. Having hobbies sounds nice. I know. We are so back. I feel back. I feel normal. Like, I don't feel depressed, which I hope is forever. Because I haven't dealt with depression before. It's not something that I've ever had to deal with on a long-term basis, and hopefully now it's gone. But I am on antidepressants, so it might be the antidepressants. Hell yeah. But yeah, I don't know. They might be kicking in. This is weird. It's weird to think that, because this is just how I usually feel. Like, I'm usually very upbeat and positive. So it feels weird that, like, because I know a lot of people that go on SSRIs have like chronic depression or something. They've been depressed for like years at a time, and then you go to normal, and you're not used to it. So it's like, oh, this is so cool. But like, this is my normal. I'm very much used to feeling how I feel right now. So it's weird to think that it's a medication and not my baseline. Because, yeah, I don't know. If I just stopped them, would I just be depressed again? Or would I be fine? I don't know. I don't know how it works. Because this is how I usually feel. I feel normal and happy. It's not something, it's very much like it was situational depression, like having to deal with everything. So, oh my God, did you know that when, like, you are in love with somebody and you separate, your brain goes into, like, basically drug withdrawal. So you make, like, I'm gonna paraphrase something I read, like an article. Maybe it was a TikTok. Who knows? But I'm gonna try and, this is coming from my brain. It may not be 100%, but usually I remember things fairly right because I like to double check shit. But someone can correct me, please, if I'm wrong. I remember reading, like, when you love somebody, your brain makes a lot of like serotonin and like positive, thank you, positive, happy chemicals. And then you like being around that person. You like doing stuff together. And because you make so much happy, fun chemicals, your brain, in its ever-long wisdom, likes to be baseline. So it wants you to be normal. So what it does to counter all the happy, fun chemicals is it means that it makes your like brain kind of eat serotonin faster or reuptake less serotonin. One of those things, right? So you I think it's from memory, either you get rid of it quicker or you can't retain as much, or both. One of those things, can't remember off the top of my head. But so your brain becomes like a little happiness killing machine because you're getting so much from being with a person that you love. And then when you separate and you go through a breakup, your brain is like, shit, fuck, this sucks, and you go into what is basically like withdrawal. Like you lose access to what is creating those chemicals. So not only do you lose those chemicals being created, you also have just a baseline worse ability to be happy. Your brain is just worse at being happy until it gets back to baseline, because withdrawal from anything is just your brain trying to get back to its normal state without it. That's crazy. Like you're having a breakup and then you're just getting kicked in the head by your own brain because it decided that you should be worse at being happy. That's crazy. Yeah, literal chemical withdrawal. Crazy. So weird. Brains are strange. It's so weird that they try and get back to like baseline on everything. Every single chemical in the world. It's very interesting. Going long distance felt like that for you? Aw. Are you still long distance? I don't remember. Long distance is rough. Being in love increases serotonin, that's why you're on SSRI, I don't know. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, honestly, like, if anyone goes through a breakup, maybe that's the, like, you move back, maybe that's, like, the answer. You go through a breakup and just, you gotta get a little serotonin reuptake inhibitor, because your brain ain't so good at it anymore. It makes a lot of sense, you know? Like, I've not, it's not something I've really properly dealt with. Brain just no good at being happy, so chemicals come in clutch, make a bit of happiness. To be honest, the thing that's like helped me the most from the SSRIs is like mostly the anti-anxiety stuff, I think. Like they're really good at being anti-anxieties, and that is like huge. Like I'm on medication for anxiety already. It just isn't as effective. And the dose that is effective is like makes me too, woozy or whatever. Did you say before that you're on pregabalin? When you come off that, make sure you taper really slowly. Don't worry. Me and pregabalin have had some rough old times. So yeah, I know. But that's when my anti-anxiety medication, and like I tapered down to a smaller dose because it was just making me too forgetful. And now I'm on a smaller dose and it doesn't ruffle times. Yeah, I don't know. My brain is mashed potato. I'm sorry. It's a big soup. I've dealt with that. I was doing that when I was living in the Airbnb, so I was dealing with a breakup withdrawal and a real withdrawal. Crazy. How did I get worse after those things? How did I handle that the best? Like, I was killing it at that point in time. Yeah, the SSRI anti-anxiety stuff has been like so good. It's been fantastic to just not feel anxious, and then it gets rid of a lot of the like anxious attachment stuff that is stressful and scary and is based on childhood and you can't really have a perfect control over. And I'm chilling. I don't really care. I'm anxious about a lot less, and then that originally meant that I stopped doing things. I didn't work as hard and I didn't exercise because I didn't care and I wasn't anxious. But I feel like I've got back to like a good balance. Now I'm doing those things because they're fun and I want to enrich my life and not because I feel anxious that I'm not doing them, which is more healthy. How long have I been on them? Oh shit, I forgot to take them on today. Thank you. How can we have this whole ass conversation about taking these fucking drugs and I don't even remember to take them? That's so stupid. I'm here talking about a medication that I should have taken 30 minutes ago. I've been on it for... I have no idea. 3 weeks, maybe? I think 3 weeks. Whenever I started the day before MegaCon, if anyone came to MegaCon or remembered me talking about it, it was then. I think that was the end of January. I had an alarm. It went off earlier. I'm pretty sure, like, you guys heard it, but I just snoozed it and forgot. It's done now. Hell yeah, well done me. It takes, yeah, I know, they take like a month or like a couple months to kick in properly, right? Which maybe this is just my baseline. Maybe it's just like the anti-anxiety thing is helping me and I'm back to like regular normal brain because again, it's not something I really like deal with very often. I've never had depression longer than a couple days or a day. So it's very much circumstantial, not chronic. I am on Zoloft. I'm only supposed to be on it for like 3 months. That was the thing. They were like, we're just gonna get you on it for 3 months. And why does that chat say this stream made me pregnant? Why did you type that? Why? Yeah, my psychiatrist was like, we'll put you on it for like 3 months and then hopefully by summertime you're in a better place. And I don't know what to do. Do I just carry on? I like the anti-anxiety. It's nice to be a chill person. It's very rare that I am relaxed. I'm not going to take responsibility. I am not the mother of that YouTube chat baby. I am not going to pay money to it. No. You're on your own. I'm on 100 milligrams of sertraline, Zoloft. I was on 50 and then I got the bit where I stopped feeling and I got bumped up to 100. And now I'm on 100. I might feel better before the 3 months. Yeah, I feel better now, but I'm obviously not gonna immediately stop medication because that's kind of a mistake people make. But I don't have any side effects or anything. Not anymore. They only lasted a few days, and then they kind of chilled out. And now I don't know. I had a moment of clarity, like I said. I had an epiphany. I had a nice little moment by myself in bed. I know that sounds disgusting, but I don't mean it like that. And now I feel like a human again. Hell yeah. How much of a difference do the SSRIs make versus only the anti-anxiety? A lot. A lot of it. A lot of difference, really. The pregabalin, I don't recommend anybody to take because you become dependent on it very quickly. The pregabalin helped a lot with OCD and anxiety in general, but then my body is used to it. It's very much used to it. I've been taking it for over 6 months, I think. So, and I also tapered down to a lower dose. So, it's a lot more subtle. I can feel anxiety. And the SSRIs don't affect anything. You don't get woozy, you don't get forgetful, you don't get high. They just kind of really get rid of anxiety. And it did really help. Like, I don't know if that will retain or if it will also go to like baseline in my brain, but however they do the anti-anxiety is cracked because I feel awesome. Like, I still have regular anxiety. I have social anxiety. I'm kind of, I'm awkward going out the house, and I still worry about stuff. But it's like so much more relaxed than usual. And things that are extremely anxiety inducing, like a big breakup, is a lot more manageable. It's like taking a kind of a step back and not being so affected by all the things. It's not like your brain is eating you. Because I'm a lot more normal on my Elvance, my Vyvanse, my ADHD meds. They make me a lot more balanced, and I like to think they make me mature and patient. Like, before me and my ex were medicated, we used to argue more, and then we wouldn't argue at all during, like, the parts of the day where we were, like, medicated. And then when they started to wear off, we would argue a bit. So for me personally, it really affects my, like, ADHD really affects my brain balance. Like, without medication, my moods are like really, really up and down. Like, I will be happy about something, and then I could, like, crash out, or, like, someone can say a small slight that upsets me, and then it upsets me all day. It really makes me crash out. But with ADHD meds, I am more patient. I can chill. I can, someone can say the same thing that would have upset me without meds, and I'll be fine. I'll be able to be like, oh, that kind of sucks, or I wouldn't even think about it. I just brush it off, right? So being on medication, that's, like, the best benefit. And I have booster medication, so I can go most of the waking day being medicated, because I really value that effect. And what was happening previously, and what was kind of getting to me before the SSRIs, is that, like, when my medication would wear off for the day, I would have a harder time dealing with everything. Like, I would have a harder time dealing with anything that was even slightly upsetting me, breakup stuff, anything. It would just be like, me and my thoughts at night, blah, horrible, But with the anti-anxiety part of this SSRI, for some reason, it just cuts through, and it just means that like, ADHD brain rot is less ADHD brain rot. It's magic. I don't know how. There's some weird goop on my lips from my Huel. What's that? Whoa, what does that say? HST made my severe depression go away? Damn! They should stop giving depressed people estrogen. Oh, what's that? What's that? You're depressed and you don't see a future, and you spend all day rotting and you don't feel joy. Have you tried the Amazon Basic skater skirt? Perhaps. Music is good. Yeah, I mean, no, I do all that stuff. I have music, I have noise on all the time. Like, I've just found that, like, the absolute best thing that the antidepressants have done is help with anxiety, because it's something I've been dealing with my entire fucking life, and I hate it. I hate it. It's in everything. It's in everything I do. So it's nice to get a break from that. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I don't know if I can. I probably can't be on them forever, but it's a nice break, at least, from anxiety. Sorry, I'm stiff. I'm sore. Because you like the Amazon Basic skater skirt. Because you like the ick baby trans starter pack. I think for me, anxiety has been, like, such a big problem in my life that it's very, very noticeable when it goes away. because I'm like kind of sensitive to medication and stuff. I notice like every minor change and every like small thing, and I get anxious, and like I can like, you know, make fake symptoms in my body, just anxiety. Like when I started my stimulant medication for ADHD, it was fucking terrifying, and I had a bunch of panic attacks, and like, you know, I just psyched myself into oblivion. So I can really, really notice anxiety when it's like even slightly turned down. And it's either, you know, antidepressants or a fucking benzo addiction or something. So I feel like this is the best way. No, ADHD meds are stimulants, yeah. They have the opposite effect on people with ADHD. They calm them down because you need more serotonin. They don't calm you down in that like you're still on a form of a stimulant, like your heart will race a little bit, you'll have more energy, but you're not on the stimulant in the same way that people who take stimulants to get high are on stimulants. They are high. You are functional. Like, you're missing dopamine, and it gives you more dopamine. It brings you to the normal level of dopamine. Yeah, ADHD people do not have enough dopamine. That's why they do risky things or stupid behaviors or have addictions, because they crave it and they need more because they are missing and they don't like doing. That's why it's really dumb, but like if someone with ADHD is like, I can't do the dishes, it's because your brain be like, this is the most boring fucking task in the world. I need dopamine. This will not give me dopamine. I'm not doing it. I will scroll on phone. And then when you have like the, regular level of dopamine, you can just do normal shit. Like other people. Does my fashion style preference change with time? Yeah, definitely.
I want to publicly thank you for being your honest self. I know it is very difficult sometimes and scary, but you being open about your feeling and your mental health struggles as it pertains to you. It helps. Just a little, but it really does. Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, thank you. Raider. I'm not doing it. Sorry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually kind of find it easy to be honest. Like, it comes very naturally to say the things that I think. It's harder to lie than it is to just talk about shit. Obviously don't want to like go too far and say like every little detail of my life, but like mental health stuff I'm chilling talking about. Like I don't mind at all. You got a mental health ad? Amazing. Doomer stream. I like talking about this stuff, and because I don't know, it's something I experience. I don't think that it's like anything to hide or not talk about. It's just personal, isn't it? Like some people don't want to talk about the things that they experience or like medications they take or what they've been diagnosed with. I personally don't really care. I don't really care about it. One of the benefits of being single now is that I can talk more openly about my life and what I do and what I get up to, and I don't have to run it past another person. So I don't know, I guess you get me talking about my fucking mental health. I don't know if that's a good thing, but it's a positive for me, at least. I mean, I guess like some people don't want to talk about it because it's, I don't know, it's just personal, isn't it? But for me, it's not like I don't mind being, I kind of like grew up watching YouTube content, YouTube videos, all that stuff, where creators would talk about their like personal life. They talk about what they get up to, like, they talk about their feelings, thoughts on a thing, difficult subjects, and that really helped to, I don't know, make me as like a child feel less lonely for whatever. Like, I remember watching, like, you know, like Tomska, like the British YouTube guy, does like skits and stuff, did the like Astif movie. I remember watching like his second channel when I was a teenager, and he would talk about mental health struggles or like struggles with gaining or losing weight. I can't remember what the videos were about at the time. Very in-depth, like talked about trauma and all that stuff. And yeah, Tomsky used to get real, and it was really like refreshing. It was, I don't know, it's nice. Like, you get to Tomska share it all. Okay, I haven't seen everything, but when I was young, I used to watch one or two, right? I don't know if anything horrible has happened or he shared anything too horrible, but I don't know. I enjoyed that kind of content. It felt nice. Not in like a weird kind of, like, it never felt like parasocial either. Like, it didn't feel like I was like learning too much about this person. It was kind of like, oh, this person has gone through these things and this is how they feel. It's just very human, isn't it? To like go through shitty things or even happy things and want to share it with people and talk about it. And like, community is human, it's normal. And I don't really have anything exciting or crazy or anything like that. Like, I'll only talk about it if it can also be kind of funny. Most of the time. Yeah, these videos are, I don't know why I like them, they're just fun. Not fun, they were sad, but like, they were, I don't know. It just makes you feel less alone, I guess. Stigmatized? I guess so, yeah. Where's Arabiata? There, next to the new bunny that is nameless right now. I don't know, I don't know. What am I trying to convey right now? What am I trying to convey? They are still stigmatized, yeah. Well, I don't know. If I can, like, do... One thing I like about doing social media and stuff like that is I occasionally get messages, like, I get a lot of messages that are like, I really appreciate all of your, like, videos on trans stuff. It's really helped me, etc., right? And that's where I've, like, specifically made videos to try and help people. But one of the things I really like that comes up occasionally is I really like seeing you just live your life, like, happily. Obviously not recently, okay? I took a little break from being happy, but I'm back. But I like the messages, like, it just felt nice. It was touching. People being like, this, just watching you live a normal life happily is really cool. It gives me like hope or whatever for my transition, or it's just nice in general to not have it be so like dooma, because trans stuff can be very dooma sometimes, and I think that is really cool. And, you know, I'm vaguely successful at some things, and you know, I'm trying to do well with the clothing brand and stuff, and if I can be trans and OCD and ADHD and whatever the fuck else I end up getting diagnosed with, I guess that is kind of fun, right? Because then you can be like, hell yeah, you can have all this shit and still, to be fair, like, most content creators are like, they have some neurodivergence. It's kind of, you need it to get over the finish line of being a social media human, I think. You need that mixture. Either you need to get locked onto something and then do it until you're good at it, or you just need, I don't know, to be inside in your room staring at a screen all day. And I think that pairs very well with neurodivergence. What? Robin, hi Robin. Hello. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's kind of, I think it's kind of cool to be able to be like, hey, this stuff sucks and I struggle with it, but not enough to stop me from living a fun, normal, happy, fulfilling life. You know, I do stuff and it's fun, and none of that stuff gets in the way, and if it does, it's not for long enough for it to matter. And I think that's cool. If I can do anything, I hope it's like, I don't know. God, I don't know. Staring at a screen doesn't sound healthy, but that's how you become like a content creator, unfortunately. If you want to do social media, you have to stare at a screen a lot. You have to be a phone raw addict. Hello. Yeah, I don't know. I think like when I was growing up, I was obviously very, very interested in like comics and illustration, and I used to follow a lot of British illustrators and like indie illustrators, and people would do like autobiographical comics, so they'd like illustrate their lives of like relationships or work, and they get more and more successful, but it was British illustration successful, so there is a cap. They are not like world famous, but to me they are famous, and I found it really inspiring, and I would stare at their work and I'd read all their stuff, and like these people inspired me to pursue like creativity and to go to university for illustration and whatever. Like I made those Space Lady comic books because of these inspirations as a teenager, and that was my goal. That was my like original goal with making like comic books when I published those little guys. Like the drive to get those made, not only because it was like really fun and it was just a dream, part of the goal was like maybe possibly I could do to somebody what I experienced. That was the dumbest way of putting it. Oh my god, I've said too many words today. The way that I was like a dumb little teenager being inspired by these people that I've never met, that was my goal for the comics. I wanted someone to pick it up and be just as inspired as I was, and that could happen. And I think that's kind of cool, and maybe social media works like that too. I was inspired by content creators when I first started my transition, and then I got to this point. So there'll be someone who watches my story who then goes on to be bigger than I am. In like a year, there'll be some fucking 21-year-old that can dress better than me. But yeah, whether it's like trans stuff or life or drawing or whatever, it's like being able to inspire another person is fucking cool. That is the ultimate goal. That's awesome. Like, how can you get better than that, really? Because I remember how much of a positive experience it was being inspired by these things. Like, having a goal, looking up to somebody. I'd never met them. I don't know who they are. Like, I did end up meeting them eventually, but, like, they were a stranger to me. But I used to think about it all the time and, like, try and imitate their style and, like, read all their books and, like, like, you just dive into it. And I think that's really cool. And maybe, hopefully, being able to do that to someone else is awesome. Because I remember how much, like, passion it gave me. Social media people inspire you a lot? Hell yeah. First time here. Hi. Looking forward to positivity. I'm someone with ADHD and autism. Hell yes. I hope to remain positive. I did take a minor break from being positive to be depressed and then to endure Valentine's Day. But we're back now. Now I am positive again. Forever. I think I am a positive person. I'm pretty sure I always have been a positive person, so I hope that carries on. I like that about myself. Rot maxing complete 100%. Finished, done. 100% rot. It just had to happen. Done. 2024 was rough. I had to recover, and it took a month and a half. It took a lot longer than that, but... Oh, I'm seeing nice messages in the chat. Thank you. You all are sweet. You all are lovely. I appreciate it. You love my hair? It's a bit dry right now. I washed it today, and I was like, I put a hair mask in, and then I like put a bunch of products in when it was drying, and I let it air dry. Like I blow dried it a little bit. I don't know how to say that in past tense. Blue dried. I dried it with a machine a bit, and then I let it air dry so that the outside cuticle thingy wouldn't be as fucked, and nothing helped. It's just still very dry. So, rip me. Absolutely Suck out, Icky. You're lame. You suck. But thank you, I appreciate it. I need my fringe cut. I will complain. If you mention my hair, I will complain about it. Because I have tons to complain about my hair all the time. Dry it with a rolling pin. Just roll out the water. Dry it with an ironing board. Doesn't look dry? Hell yeah, thank you. I have hair oils. I have everything. I put everything in it. The most expensive products you can possibly fathom. And hundreds of them. If anything, it should be greasy because I put tons of shit in, but it's not. It's dry because I got it bleached 3 times in the space of 3 weeks. And now I look back on my old pictures. I look back at my old pictures and I see my red hair, my copper hair. And I'm like, oh, I'm like that I'm growing blonde, but like it looked so healthy. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you it looks so healthy. I'm gonna crash out. And I'm sure it's like mostly me noticing because I have to live with it, which is most things, to be honest. The black hair was fire. The black hair was in worse condition. It just got a pass because you couldn't see the damage because it was black. It absorbed color. If my hair, the lighter my hair gets, the more you'll be able to see issues with it because it's lighter. Holy shit, thank you, 10. Damn. Pouring oil will dry it out more. What? Is that a real thing? Thank you for the gift subs. Hell yeah. People are cool. But let me show you. Let me show you what I'm yapping about before I forget. Like, oh, this real? Look how healthy my fucking hair looks. Oh, it's not fair. It just is like so smooth and fresh. No, it's not fair. The universe is cruel. Do not bleach it 3 times in 3 weeks. Don't fucking do that. I did it back to back. It's crispy. I got the highlights that I didn't like, and then I got the other highlights to fix it, and then I got it to this, and that was all in the space. Like one day, then the next day, and then 3 weeks after that. Uh-oh. Red arrow is peak. Alright, don't. Stop. Shut up. I will be soon. I'm gonna tell you when I can next have it lightened. It's not for a while. Let me tell you that. Because I want this shit to heal. The next time I can have it lightened. Oh, I'm scrolling. Oh, I'm fucking scrolling. Where is it? Okay, I went too far. I scrolled too far. That was wrong. When? The 21st of March. That's when I can have it colored, which is enough time for it to like heal and get better. But yeah. But then it will be blonder blonde, which will be even cooler. And then maybe we can go back to the red, because the red is fucking sick. To be fair, I do like the red. But shh. Don't worry about it. I like how it looks now. I just don't like that it's dry, you know? But like, it still has some of the like copper in it that couldn't come out, because to get this out would just fucking ruin my hair. So we had to take it a bit slow. But the full blonde is gonna be like crazy, because like when it first was done, it looked fucking insane, and I have the photos to prove it. Do I? Like it looked crazy. It looked very, very... Get in focus. It looked very, very blonde. I was gonna show you the other ones, but I'm like in my fucking underwear, so I can't. But you remember, it was like 2 weeks ago. It was more blonde, and then this full blonde is gonna be this shit. I'm holding out hope, okay? It's a process. It's a process. I knew this was gonna happen when I initially decided to go blonde. I knew it would take ages. The plan was to be blonde by summer. So we're still on track. It's still happening. We're not even in spring yet. Spring is at the end of March, right? Can't wait for the comeback red face. You gotta appreciate the blonde hair. Am I gonna get blue contacts? No, I'm gonna have brown eyes. Boring ass brown eyes. What inspired the blonde? It's just cool. It's cool, and it was like the polar opposite of the hair that I had at the time when I decided it, because I have black hair. I don't know. I saw Billie Eilish get like blonde hair from black, and she looked sick, and I was like hoping that maybe I could look half as cool. Hair advice on Discord? Can you give me hair advice now? Here? Because I don't really read Discord. You destroyed your hair? Oh no. Apparently Olaplex is actually quite good at repairing hair. If you do the number 0 and number 3, I have number 0, I don't have number 3, so my plan is to get both and try and fucking get that done and see if it actually helps. But I've read people say that it like genuinely helps. So maybe, holding out hope. Olaplex is really good for damaged hair. I stopped using it because my hair wasn't damaged, and you shouldn't use it on undamaged hair, really. But Olaplex causes your hair to fall out? What's the science behind that? Why does it do that? Did you see it on TikTok? Because it might not be true. What would you like? I don't know. I'm honestly, I feel like I have a lot of hair care knowledge. I have the care. I put it into action. It just doesn't always work. You know, my hair's just dry because it's dry, and then tomorrow it will have more natural oils in it, and it will be a bit better. I just probably need to switch up my products a little bit. Or why does it dry out? Okay, I'm maybe using. Didn't really use that much shampoo, but dried hair would be using too much shampoo. I think I need to get some more like hair masks and stuff. How often do I shampoo? Like twice a week, probably, I would say. Wait, hold on. How often do I get it cut? I'm growing it, so every like 8 to 12 weeks, maybe 9 to 10 weeks. I had it cut recently, and it looked banging, and now it doesn't. And it was so soft see, that's the thing. When I came out of the salon, they washed my hair, and they cut it and made it pretty, and it was soft, and it looked healthy. And then it's just having to deal with it at home is the thing that makes it less healthy. It's just harder to get like cool salon hair at home. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Last time I dried my hair, I air dried it, and it dried really nicely. I did like a mix of like hair dryer and air dry, and it dried really nicely, and it looked really healthy and not like this, not dry. And then I was like, all right, I'll do the same thing this time, and it just didn't fucking work. It just went a different route and was worse. So honestly, you can't win. Just a bad day. Just happens. Not a problem. I don't mind. Uh-oh. Why do I have so many notifications on my phone? Ah! No. Sorry for yelling. I didn't mean to. Hold on. Hi. Give me a sec. I got scammed. Okay, I was on my phone, and it was late at night, and I wasn't thinking that... Alright. Hell yeah. Congrats on getting my VAT. Thank you. Ick is back on Friday. It will be back on Friday. I hope so. I really hope so. I'm having a meeting tomorrow, I think, to talk about it, and it'll be back. Yes, I'm gonna go to bed now. I want to make some tea, and I'm gonna lay down. Thanks for yapping with me. Robin is reminding me to plug what I was just doing, which is getting the link for the new YouTube video. Hi, please can you go watch this when I finish stream? Because it just came out and it's funny. Haha. Hell yeah, do it. Watch it right now. No, wait, not right now. Wait like a little bit for me to say bye and then watch it. Or just play them simultaneously. And then loop it. Watch it maybe 5 times. And then you can do something else. Yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll have seen that house, so I'll probably fucking yap about that. I don't know, maybe it'll be like an event stream. Maybe I'll have a topic. I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. I have no idea. I'm gonna go EP. I'm EP. I'm gonna go to sleep. Bye bye. Robin is amazing. Everyone tell Robin they're amazing. Say goodbye to fucking Wonton. What else? We are so back. Happiness is real. Be nice to animals.